The peak of Baron Corbin's WWE career may well have come in 2017 when he was engaged in a brief feud with John Cena. Now Corbin says he and Cena may have some unfinished business. Appearing on March 13, 2024 episode of The Bump, Baron Corbin said in no uncertain terms that he would love to get back Cena in WWE ring for one more match. He said, "That man cost me my money in the bank, he beat me at SummerSlam. I would love one more shot at John Cena in WWE ring. It's been a long time and I owe you a few." We know that Drew McIntyre is preparing for his WWE World Heavyweight Championship match against Seth Rollins at Wrestlemania 40. He could appear on this Friday night SmackDown to cut another promo on reigning champion. On SmackDown, Cody Rhodes will confront undisputed Universal Champion Reigns and Seth Rollins, and Bloodline could interfere in this face-off. Thus, no one would be surprised to see Drew McIntyre get involved as he has unfinished business with the Architect and the Bloodline. With that in mind, what if Scottish Warrior used one of WWE's youngest stars against Seth Rollins this Friday night? McIntyre replied to Carmelo Hayes' post on his social media with a letter thanking him for the advice he gave him. Because of that, it would make sense for the Scottish Warrior to use Hayes to his advantage heading into his WrestleMania match. And also, next news is about Drew McIntyre admits that he still has his sights set on Solo Sikoa. No matter what happens between him and Seth Rollins on night 2 of WrestleMania 40, Drew McIntyre has set its sights on Solo Sikoa. The Enforcer has cost him undisputed WWE Universal title when he debuted on the main roster at Clash at the Castle in September 2022. Drew McIntyre said, "Obviously I want to get him, but different mind frame now. Bigger pictures, focus on Raw roster, the world title, what's best for it. Of course I want to drop him, but there's Cody Rhodes right there. This win would mean so much for Drew McIntyre to get me forward, to get me that title, to save Raw and the world title itself, so I've kept my head on in the chaos." Rikishi is one proud father as he delivered a heartwarming message to the Usos ahead of their one-to-one match at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. Jay and Jimmy Uso are set to make history as their third pair of brothers to face each other at WrestleMania. They'll join Bret and Owen Hart and Matt and Jeff Hardy on the exclusive list. The rivalry between the Usos is part of Bloodline storyline that has been ongoing since late 2020. Jay has made a name for himself as a main event player on Raw, while Jimmy remains a thorn in his side as a member of the Bloodline. The Usos' real-life father, WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, wrote a beautiful message on Instagram. He is a proud father of his twins who are set to make history. He made it clear that no matter what happens at WrestleMania, the match is already a huge victory for the family. Rikishi wrote, "It's time to show the world just what you boys are made of. #Usomania40. Know this, yeet or no yeet, we all win, especially the great WWE Universe fans. To say I am proud is an understatement. World, sit back and watch history in the making again." Disco Inferno believes Sami Zayn shouldn't dethrone Gunther at WrestleMania 40. Sami Zayn has previously held Intercontinental Championship thrice. Nevertheless, wrestling veteran Disco Inferno does not believe the 39-year-old WWE superstar should be four-time Intercontinental Championship winner at WrestleMania 40. He said, "Once again, I'm not a fan of Sami Zayn as babyface against Gunther. I would not, like I said, if Sami Zayn beats him for this, I'm just not into that. I think Sami's a better heel champion. I think he's better as a heel. I think he's still riding the coattails of Bloodline angle for his babyface. He's definitely not over as a babyface like he was." The wrestling veteran also claimed that Gunther vs Sami Zayn is not a WrestleMania level match. That's what I think. Instead, he believed the Intercontinental Championship match could be a WWE Raw main event. Wrestling veteran Diamond Terras recently shared why nobody should help Cody Rhodes win at WWE WrestleMania. American Nightmare won Men's Royal Rumble match last year but came up short against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39 after Solo Sikoa interfered in the match. Rhodes has a chance to avenge the loss this year, but DDP believes he must do it on his own. DDP stated that his career was helped dramatically by Randy Savage putting him over clean and Rhodes needs to win by himself at WrestleMania. He said, "I wouldn't do that, bro, because the finish is too good. When Randy Savage put me over, it changed my life dramatically. No one put me on top of him. That's not how a Rhodes wins." The bloodline is more powerful than ever now that The Rock has joined the faction. It will be interesting to see who has the advantage heading into WrestleMania after Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns meet face to face this Friday night on SmackDown. Final one for today. We know that WrestleMania 40, Seth Rollins will take on Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk was another star many wanted and thought would be part of Rollins' title match at the Show of the Shows. Since he made his shocking return to WWE late last year, it seems inevitable that Punk and Seth Rollins would go one-on-one somewhere down the line. Unfortunately, the Second City Saint's momentum was halted after he injured his tricep in 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match. It was the first televised match of his ongoing run with the company. Despite seemingly not being cleared to compete, Punk teased his involvement at WrestleMania 40 last night on Raw. In a promo, he said, "You cannot have Mania in Philadelphia without Phil," which was a reference to his real-life name, Phil Brooks. He is set to appear on next week's edition of Red Shows in his hometown Chicago, leading many to wonder if he will be added to McIntyre vs. Seth Rollins. While Punk's potential addition to World Heavyweight title contest will massively benefit the company, it is unlikely to happen. The 8-time WWE champion recently underwent surgery on his injured tricep and is on the sideline. Moreover, in recent interview, the veteran mentioned that he may be out for 6 to 8 months. The Second City Saint could appear in a segment as a Show of the Shows or join McIntyre vs. Rollins as special guest commentator or referee. Fans would love to see him on the grandest stage of them all in any capacity for the first time since 2013.